channel Science to Technology. I hope audio and video is working as expected, and I'm waiting for incognito window to give me a feedback loop so I can be sure that things are working as expected, and then we'll continue with the live stream. So, okay, now I am genuinely a bit worried. Okay, hold on. Audio testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. There has been some issue with microphone. I genuinely do not know how the heck this even happened. Audio low. I hope this time it's working right now. So I just changed the microphone. It should have fixed the issue. Is audio fixed now or not? Like, are you after mic change? Yeah. This is confusing. Either there was a new update or something. I don't know, man. Like, this is strange. Yeah, I have no idea. Like, I think one of my mic broke or something, but that would be very tragic if this is very, very brand new. I only got this year start, so that would be a very tragic thing. Anyway, let's don't focus on that. Let's go ahead with the show. So things have been progressing, and I'm finally reaching a point where it's like, your boy has slowly started to mature. So to say, if good things happen, awesome. Bad things happen, no problem. Some recent bad things happen, which again, it's normal. But again, no panic, nothing. It's just like, okay, there is a problem, you solve it. Now, thankfully, the biggest news is that I finally got PDRC coating in my rooftop, as in passive daytime radiative cooling. I was talking about GaNSchool in my Mumbai trip, and in that trip I said I'm gonna buy it now. I did buy it because here's the deal. The only way to cool down my house was before PDRC is buy a bonkers amount of solar farm, as in like put a like 210 kilowatt of solar farm on a rooftop and run AC 24/7. That's still the plan, but the primary problem with that is like I do not have the capital to do that right now. So what other option is there that does not require too much water or does not require too much electricity? The only option was PDRC. Thankfully, because I've been covering PDRC technology for like few years at this point in time, I've seen like two big YouTubers. One was techno something with tech. Another was damn, I forgot both of their name. I have them properly documented in my channel. It's just that it's a slip of the tongue. Right now, I can't recall them. Tectones? No, Tectone is different. Tech Ingredients. Yeah, that's the first one that used barium sulfate, if I'm not mistaken, barium sulfate microsphere. And another was he made it with a calcium carbonate or something like that, microsphere. And again, both recipes are open to public. You can make it. However, PDRC does come with one of the primary caveat is that you can make the coating. Coating will cool down your building. Great. But you cannot walk on it. As in like the coating is very what you call fragile. Yeah, Nighthawk. Yeah, Nighthawk Night. So because coating is very fragile, they are not very suited for Indian. Like basically, even Nighthawk's coating, he was like, okay, you're gonna put cellophane paper and every year you have to replace it. Okay, again, if for a DIY thing, that's fine. That's great. The fact that you even achieved daytime cooling, that's amazing. But again, that's not practical for house and all that, unless like you have a college or university or like you have a tools that you can just easily swap. Now, GaNSchool, they took a bit of different approach. Again, even in the live stream I talked about is that their approach was not to make it glossy and to make it robust enough. Robust as in that people can walk on it. And their first customer was, hold on. Yeah. Their first customer was basically a temple. Temple had a walkway that was being cooked due to sunlight, and problem was people have to walk barefoot on that. So that was very painful for the basically followers. So they coated it there, and again, it's a coated surface that is a PDRC, and people are walking on top of it with oil, dirt, water, rubbing, all of that. So fundamentally, having something like that was a very what you call magnificent that they actually made it work. Now, again, let that be very clear. I am in direct conversation with Dr. Dev Vishe, and he said like he can make a what you call a glossy one that will be even better for cooling, but it will not be very robust. So I did suggest him, that's the same thing I've been suggesting, make it into a cooling panel, not just a coating. Coating is very messy. And again, it is expensive, but it's a hassle. So it's double dipping. I have to deal with the hassle of coating because in my case, first I have to grind, like brush the whole floor surface, then clean it out, grind it out, do your best to clean it as much as possible, then put primer on, then put base coat number 1, then put base coat number 2, then put top coat, then you'll be done. So that's a lot of mess. Again, money does not matter if it is coming with hassle. People are willing to pay if it does not come with hassle. So that's what I keep asking this, like make a panel. It will allow you to control the quality of it. As in like right now I could have let's say a coating that works for a few years versus it could fall apart in 1 year. I don't know, because again the coating is an unknown variable. I hope, knock on wood, that it lasts few years because it was expensive. But again, the cooling is shocking. Like I took my mom there on the roof, because again we should not walk on it for 48 hours after the coating is done. After that, now unfortunately it rained, so I was a bit worried it might be got damaged. Like no, if it had dried for a few hours it will be fine. Thankfully it was very hot before that, so I'm pretty sure that the coatings are cooked, everything is fine. When my mom walked on it, basically the part that was shade and it was seeing the basically vacuum of space, you could walk bare feet and it will feel cold, and the part that was exposed to the sun, it will feel cool, not cold, cool. And daytime, basically if you did that in peak afternoon, which I did, it's like it's very weird. It's like your feet is okay, it's cool, but your body is burning. So that was very sad. Fundamentally speaking, you have to understand, no PDRC can go very low in temperature simply because this is your ambient temperature, this is your ultra white coating, this is PDRC. Now problem is, why can't PDRC go here? It's just that if you make it below, like let's say ambient is 48 degrees Celsius, you drop it to 38, there is 2-degree delta. Ambient air starts to deposit heat into it, meaning it's becoming a radiator for the whole environment. So you can't go below that. That is a fundamental physics problem. It's not like, oh, you can solve it. No, it's a physics-based system. It's like having, why can't you have an air condition that works on open space? You can't. You do need a container, otherwise heat will equalize. So same thing. Again, I am hopeful. It was expensive, it was messy, but it was done rather recent. What you call, like the guy quoted us like it might take 7-8 days, and it was done I think in 5 days, not even 5. I think 3 days. Like he pulled 1 day extra. He worked till very late, and it was like done, go home. So, and again, I got my water tank coated. We did not had enough for that, so water tank was coated, but like we figured out some way of like coating some other stuff also. Audio is good after mic change. Yeah, now I'm genuinely worried about my microphone. Anyway, let's see. Not how to say. Sir, IT sector is not worth it today and future to join. See, it's not black and white like that. For example, I have said this time and time again, and for some reason I have to keep repeating it. If you are best of the best, your job will be safe. Problem is, IT sector right now is going through a fundamental crisis, as in way too many people are forgetting that if you do not have junior art, like, junior programmers and all that, they will never become senior programmer. And to do cost cutting has a what we call AI spiral. AI layoff spiral, it's called. Again, I have made a detailed video. If you are a member of this channel, you would have already watched it, but fundamentally, it's a mess. Now, as I explain, I am a student joining. See, why are you a student of it? If you are already a student and you are worried about it, why are you a student? See, you cannot have it both way. Either take a leap of faith or don't. Don't be this half-cocked stuff. Like you have to be like, okay, I'm going all in, or like just no, I'm out. You cannot do this. Like again, if you're just starting out and if you're this unsure, I would say just find something else. Like I'm genuinely saying this. Like if you are this unsure, because again, next few years would be worse, man. So please, because again, the only way to pull through, and yes, it is bad. Let that be very clear. Job market is, how do I know? Well, given the fact that I have a lot of programmer friend, remove that. There's this guy, Jagannath, and he's good when it's programming, as in like he writes the library that we used for video editor tool, so to say. And again, I have hired him to make the application right now. He was not getting job, and he's good. Now, why he's not getting job? Because company laid off so many people that there is now a surplus of senior people, because if they are married, they have to make money, otherwise they will be killed. So they are willing to work on very low salaries. And again, why would a company hire just a new graduate versus basically someone who has at least 4 or 5 years of experience? It does not make economical sense. So right now the market is tough. I'm not gonna say that it's easy, and again, it will get worse in upcoming years. So unless you are dedicated, like this is what it is, I will figure out a way of doing it, I would not say the go eater. Like, do not go, it's like, oh, I jumped into this because there was what you call a scope. Yeah, that era has passed. That era has passed. Okay, when can we expect cheap RAM SSD? At this point in time, I am genuinely worried, and given the fact that Elon Musk successfully sold his AI damage to everybody's future pension, now I'm genuinely scared. So I would say hope for mid 2027. If that does not happen by then just accept the new prices. It's like, yeah, what else can be done? Do you have ChatGPT? So I used to have it, and now I don't. Now I'm waiting for, basically, recent times I've been using Google AI, and for my electronics project, I have found that to be far more, what you call, uh, robust. Again, you have to understand that to know AI, whether it's a functional or not, you have to be good enough. And again, since I'm learning, that's a hassle kind of situation. I can only figure it out when it starts to say something stupid. For example, Google AI, this has happened in Google AI. I asked him, it's like, how can I have the switch LED turn on and off? And I do not want to touch the positive rail. I want to only touch the negative rail, so to say. Hold on. I should have some switches here. Yeah. So this is my output switch, so to say. So the output switch is double pole, double throw. So the idea is basically the switch, there is positive here, negative here. Now idea was I do not want to touch positive, because again the voltage can go very low, and I wanted a way of continuity. Now if you just want a simple option, you can just have like a 5-volt rail lighting the LED, or like even if you have 24-volt, have a big ass resistor, run the LED, and then just short the negative bridge with this. So the lab power supply also works and the LED also works. That was one option, but it will distort your current rating by 20 milliamps or whatever milliamp that is being wasted by the resistor and the LED. Again, not that end of the world. You can live with that. It's just that I was like, I have one free op amp, might as well use it. So I tried to use that, because 20 milliamp versus micro amp. I would take micro amp at this point in time. So I did that. It took time. Again, I have to say, making this whole linear lab bench power supply, almost everything is done. Everything is done. It's just the goddamn LEDs took so much longer time. That was shocking. Thank you for the sir. In India, electronic sector is there or not? See, why are you asking me everything? Like, genuinely, you are 16, 17 years old. You know the internet. Figure it out, my man. Like, you have to put some elbow grease. You cannot do this. Like, again, you can do this, and if you are unlucky, people will actually start answering your question, and you will never develop the skill set to find the answer. Do your own search. Figure it out. Like, grind, my boy, grind. Like, figure things out. And that's the whole point of you sending you to school and colleges. Figure it out. You have the tools, you have the what you call access that you need. Figure it out. Don't just ask. Like, never ask, man. Like, don't ask. Like, you have to almost be like, okay, like, I have narrowed it down this much, I am going into this. And again, because you will suffer the consequences of it, you must make the decision on it. Because again, this whole idea was like, oh, he said or she said, which again has happened to enough students. Trust me, it does not matter at the end of your life, where it's like, oh, why are you so miserable? Oh yeah, because I chose a field that I should not have. It's like, that does not work. You have to make that decision. When will the music stop in AI hype money? I do not know, man. Like, this is horrifying. The fact that companies are successfully dumping, like the fact that Elon Musk is now a trillionaire, it is scaring me. That successfully, with everybody's eye open, he just like dumped the whole AI crash bubble into like everybody's pension, and now everybody has to hold it, because if you don't, a very massive loss will happen in your pension. So it's like, yeah. It's like everybody is now, I have the hot potato. It's like, who else is the next idiot who I can sell it to? It's almost like why Tesla has evaluation of a trillion. Like the company is not worth a trillion. It does not make enough car. Like heck, Toyota will be like, bitch please. Honda would be like, bitches please. Hyundai will be bitches please. And even Maruti will be like, bruh, like all of your combined is like the shit. It's nothing. The numbers are off by zeros. Ford would be like, bro, we make one model that sells more than this. All of your company combined. So how the heck that can be 1 trillion? It's not. Is that everybody puts so much money, so much faith into it that they are stuck where it's like, we have to hold it. It's almost like, when Bitcoin was crashing, everyone was like, we have to hold it. And oh, even this was worse. What you call NFT. Oh, god damn it. The money burnt on NFT is like, whew. What's your electronic project? I forgot. It's making a linear lab power supply. All India students doing BTech in AI, computer science, but them do not understand AI, does not have the GPU, CPUs. Like, see, why does that matter? Why does that matter? Like you are always everything, like from your Hindi live stream, even in the stream, everything is external to you. You do not exist in your own question. It's like, what do you want to do? Because again, you have to do the grinding for it. You have to decide. You. Okay? Not for someone else. Don't ask, oh, this is the field. Again, does not matter. If you're like, hey, I think I can do something better than what other people are doing, do it. It's like, you have to reach a point where it's like, it has to be you. It cannot be somebody else, so to say. I don't know about what's so special about Patek Philippe. It's not for you. See, it's the same thing. Like, what's the point of jewelry? What's the point of Tanishq jeweler? What's the point of PC Chandra? But again, jewelry is jewelry. Watches are jewelry to men. That's why people buy a Rolex. And again, if Rolex, everybody can buy Rolex, that means there has to be a brand that is even more exclusive. That is Patek Philippe. And like there are like whole 20, 30 brands that are ancient. And I mean ancient, as in Patek Philippe is like 200 years old or 400 years old or something like that. Like they are ancient, old Swiss company, so to say. So there is legacy there. And again, people do pass it down to their kids and kids. And Rolex have appreciated in value. If you had a good Patek Philippe, ooh la la. Again, the difficulty would be finding a right seller for it. But if you did, damn. Is NE, I do use the full form. Hey, wait a minute. Are you talking about no electricity, cooling, solar cooling and all that? And again, why are you asking me that? Like I made a whole video about that. Like what's the point of me making videos, man, if you're just gonna ask me that? Like, come on. Don't be lazy, man. Like, don't be lazy. Because it makes me feel like an idiot. It's like, why bother this? Like, oh, Stu. This is the power supply that I've been working for constantly. It's almost at final stage. And yes, the wiring is a mess. And yes, that's how your Mark 1 product will look. Project, so to say. So I got 10-ton pots. That's the good part. And this is the current control, voltage control, VCC LED, CC LED, constant current. This switch LED took the most amount of time. And then you have the voltage and current reading. And this is the AC main switch. And then I might add a line indicator here. So I didn't watch that video. Then watch the goddamn video. I explained in detail what the heck it is. So this is linear power supply. I am hopeful, your boy is hopeful that this puppy can dump almost 3 amps of power from it, or at least 2.5 amps. But again, I haven't done the full testing. The only thing missing is I do not have any capacitor on the op amps. I do have to have that, otherwise it can oscillate a lot. So that's the only thing remaining. I thought of trying to do today, but I was too, I was like, meh. I did not want to like half-ass it. So like tomorrow, that will be my target. And again, generally on Saturday, I have so much stuff. Oh, and I put banana jacks on that. So, because this digital meter, while it is accurate, it is slow. The refresh rate on this is so slow. Like I can change the knob, it barely changes. And then almost 1 second later, the refresh rate is very, very slow. So then I'm using this puppy. I'm using this puppy. So I'm using the banana jacks for that. Indians abroad are giving jobs to Indians, not the host country people. Yeah, that will create a very, very brutal, what you call, feedback loop, so to say. And again, India is more dependent on outside world than most people realize. It's like if our reputation goes, our dollar goes. If our dollar goes, our oil goes. If without oil, we die. So Yeah, that's a very dangerous thing. Why Tesla has not use LiDAR? Elon Musk. It's like he had the idea. It's like, no, it's without that. It's like, okay. Again, no engineer is gonna fight his CEO. Somebody might have suggested it, but it's like, yeah, it's like, hey, boss is paying me. I'm not gonna fight it. Again, it's a stupid idea, and yes, people have died because of it. But again, it's Elon. In future, moon will be colonized by USA, and they will set up immigration rules. Every country will have to take permission from USA to go there. Yeah, that's how it works. That's how it works. Like, see, claims are free. Any Tom, Dick, and Harry can claim anything. It's just that, do you have the muscles to back it up? Right. So, for example, for a country to have any claim on Antarctica, you have to make a base there. And that's the easiest way to kick out most of the countries. Like, most countries do not have the brain power, the horsepower, the resource, the economics, and the logistics to even ship things there, let alone have a manned colony there 24 into 7 into 365. So, moon would be something like that. It's like, hey, everybody can go, oh, moon is for humanity. Great, great. It's just like, can you actually reach there? Yes or no? Hello, brother. Hello to you too. So, today was a very, what you call, embarrassing day for me today, so to say, because this is the case for that. Again, there was an audio recorder amplifier, and it had a very sticky paper backing. I used heater to like heat it up. It did not peel off. I used isopropyl alcohol. It did not peel off. I used nail polish remover. Thankfully, it did remove the residue. And I got so fed up, like I started to use grinder, and it messed it up. It messed it up so bad, like I have to now put a black tape on top of it. But at least that sticker is gone. Like, this was a bad idea. Like, at least I realized that nail polish remover is a very good tool for removing a residue, and I should have used a scraper to scrape the what you call paper from this. It freaking consumed my whole day, but at least for a Sunday it was not. Sorry, for a Saturday it was not a bad thing. So why Indians use chemical fertilizer, not organic fertilizer? Proper organic one requires brain power. It's much easier to just brute force chemical. Again, I've said that in my organic soil video. Like, we know, again, in India, I'm not talking about in abroad. In India, there is more than enough database in what we call Krishi Vigyana Kendra. They can help you with that. But again, people just want a simple thing. They are happy to do labor, but they're not happy to do intellectual labor. You can't do with that. You can't deal with that. So India have 4 bases in Antarctica. That's the whole point. There are 200 countries. How many country gets a claim? That's the whole thing. It's a filter. Basically, whenever you are talking about the great filters when it comes to, what is that term? Space term, basically why there are no aliens. Moon is the greatest filter, meaning you have to have so much control over yourself in order to grow so much that you can even try. I'm not talking succeeding, just trying to actually touch moon. Like, that's like the fact that it is 1.2 light second away or 1.6 light second away, that's the biggest filter there is. It's like, hey, everybody can, like, hakna. It's like, you can just like, I am doing this. Like, have you actually reached it? Yes or no? The end. So that's from where you buy electronic component, wire, instruments, what are the cost of building the linear power supply? Again, cost is stupid because again, this is my first system, and this time when I was building it, I did not hold back. Like, if I had an issue, I needed to buy something, I just bought it. Like PCB, I bought a lot of PCB for that. PCB as in like a puff board. Heck, when I was working on it, I started with using my vise and magnets to hold the PCB. Then I got frustrated. Then I bought this. So I can actually hold the system. Again, I'm not holding myself back anymore. It's like, if this project consumes money, I'm gonna dump money. Why? Well, I'm in my adult phase at this point in time, as in like 0 to 30 is child, 30 to 60 is adult, 60 to 90 is old. Now I'm in my adult phase. Your boy is reaching 34. So I reached the point where it's like, no, death is closer to me now. So I have to make a decision where it's like, do I really want to be a guy who can die tomorrow and be like, oh, why didn't you finish the linear? Yeah, it was too hard to work on it. It's like, why it was hard to work on it? Oh, because you did not want to buy a PCB holder. So I'm burning money like there is no tomorrow on this. Like, heck, uh, the hardest thing to find for those was this thing, solid core wire. And I still could not find the solid core wire that I was looking for. I originally wanted solid core wire for, this is 22 gauge. I thought this will be great for power rails. Like, this is thick enough that it can handle some serious current. That's the good part. Bad part is I only got 2 colors. This was in robo.in, only 2 colors. I wanted like 5 color at least. Basically, if you buy something like, project wire kit, it will come something like this, where you'll have like, you will have black, you have black, red, yellow, blue, green. These are the 5 colors that you should start with that. And basically, I'm in a position where it's like, okay, at least this I can afford, I can afford this. So I'm just burning money into it. Like there's no, I was running out of resistor. I bought a whole kit of resistor. Like, I bought a whole box of resistor. So fundamentally, even the potentiometer, I bought potentiometer for that. Although to be fair, my original design was from SynLab or something. Hold on, let me try to find the schematics. Where was the schematics of this system, so to say? Found it. So even bought a box of basically this sort of op amps, comparators and all that. So that's one. This was the original schematics that I wanted to make. SineLab, S-I-N-E, SineLab made this system, YouTube one. I tried to make it and it broke my brain. It did not work. I tried my best. It failed horrendously. But again, it pissed me off. So one good thing, I did figure out how the heck current control works, because again, everybody's like, oh, this is how you do voltage. Cool, cool. How the heck you do current control? This explained to me, like, that's why I print it out. Like there is something physical about, like, if you can actually see, oh, that's what it is. So basically you have a current amplifier, as in like the voltage drop on this shunt resistor is amplified, then it's compared to your system. So, and this has negative voltage rail because it's using LM317. And I was like, yeah, no thanks. I'm not dealing with negative voltage rate. I tried it, my brain fried, and I'm like, okay, I will make my own. I did. It does go to 0. Now, to be fair, it does not go to 0. It goes to 0.0003. Again, linear power supply will always have some amount of leakage, or I could use another op amp to cut the power. But I was like, yeah, I'm not feeling it. Like that was like unnecessary, so to say. So I'm like, I'm okay. Like any meter, if you have, like, it will show 0.00. So I'm like, I'm cool with that. Okay, I'm cool with that. But again, no negative rail. I understand the full design. So I'm very happy with that. The only thing missing is I have to add 2 capacitors so it can reduce its oscillation. Again, I haven't detected it, but it's a good thing to add. And the only thing is, I think I might have to add some diodes. But other than that, like, the Mark 1 product is done. And again, I really want to wrap it up now because it's getting a bit taxing. So I've been chipping away at it, I think, for 2 months at this point in time. So yeah. I'm worried about once America set up, they will militarize. Even if the future country got capability to reach moon, they will take permission. They're not first mover. See, that's life. That's how it works. It's like, it was the case, it is the case, it will be the case. It's like, it's almost like you are learning for the first time that people who have power, like, might is right. This is the first time you are hearing about it. That's what it is. So please make a video on India's Antarctica mission. Not that interesting. How much hard is electronics? See, that's a stupid question. Stupid question. Is like, hard or easy is not something a proper metric. Like, do you have what you call aptitude for it? That's the first thing. Second, how much elbow grease you are willing to put into it? Because again, it took me, I think, let's just say 2 months. Now I am saying like, okay, only 1 or 2 things remaining. Anybody who knows electronics, they could have done this in like maybe 2 days, 3 if they are like, okay, figuring things out and all that. So fundamentally, I'm willing to push the elbow grease into it. But again, you can learn electronics, and thankfully in today's day of YouTube, you have so much tutorial, so much knowledge, that even if you absorb it passively, you will learn enough. So problem with students, they don't study books, so they're still why we do this. Problem with student is they don't study book and their syllabus. Why we do this? I'm not getting what you're trying to say. See, I would thoroughly agree with that, because there are only few kids who genuinely enjoy learning. And again, if you do not enjoy learning in the phase where it's free for you, free as in like your mom and dad are paying for you, yeah, adulthood will be brutal for you. Because here's the deal, as you grow older, you have to reach a point where it's like you can learn things. Again, we do not send you to school for education. We send you to school so you can learn how to learn. That's the whole essence of school. But if you don't do that, the whole early 12, 13 years that you are in, not 12 years is just class 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 to 20 years that you are putting into education, that will be wasted. If everything is like, oh, it's in the, what you call, syllabus, or I'm not expanding my knowledge, you will be one who's gonna be stuck. So US will first try to take over, second try. Of course they will. It's like, see, why would you do something stupid? Why wouldn't you do something wise? Shackleton Crater in some certain location can give you 24 into 7 solar. Why wouldn't you do that? Again, it's a very simple, it's a mature people's club. It's like, hey, you can say whatever you want, or you can come. Like, just come. We're not stopping you. And again, Obama gave the whole world so much time. Obama wasted America so much time when it regarding this what you call asteroid redirect mission. The whole world could have catched up. India could have easily done that. We chose not to. China at least had the plan. Like, no, we're gonna do that sooner or later. We're gonna do that. And again, China is very close to doing it. And again, the recent boom event that happened in the pad actually makes it a very good. And even the Jared Eisman is flat out saying it's like the victory will be measured in months, not years anymore. It's like they do not have the multi-year advantage they used to have. So fundamentally, China has been slowly chipping away at it, and they will reach that point. So at least there will be two players. Well, other countries will just bitch and moan. So why focus on a cooling home at 50 degrees if people go outside to higher heat can cause burns, collapse, illness, outdoor risks, etc., not just indoor cooling. Okay, see, this is what we call bitching for bitching sake. Where do people stay? Inside homes. What do you do if you cannot go outside? You stay home. If you can cool down your house without warming the environment, what happens? The outside environment does not get worse. Why wouldn't I focus on that? And again, there are certain limits on outdoor. I can't do much on outdoor unless I put a freaking sun shield on space, on Lagrange point. There is not much I can do. Like, think about it, man. It's like, oh, outside is a problem. Again, everything is a problem, but you can only focus on things that you can fix. Again, we had the same discussion with the guy who invented a filterless air purifier. And again, why are you focusing on industry? Because industry is the biggest polluter. If I can clean the biggest polluter, the result would be disproportionately grand. Meaning, oh, 50,000 filters in 50,000 homes means nothing versus 50,000 filters in 50,000 industry. That shut up take money and air becomes cleaner. So again, everything has a constraint result. If you're just like, okay, I want all problem to be solved, death will be the only thing you can solve. So you can't really do anything. Now again, you think that I can do. I did. Again, my house had a issue. I put solar in. My hand still had issue. I put PDRC. I have a problem. I'm gonna work my ass off to solve it or do my best. And has it worked? Yes. My mom went from like, yeah, like you had to close the rooms and like hope AC can work for 1 to 2 hours continuously. Then my like upper floor might be cool enough for her to like sleep in afternoon. Now it's like fine. Fine, it's like not the greatest because again, ironically, after placing the clouds started up, but if you have clear sky, as in blue sky or starry sky, it will be cold. So that happened. You have a problem, you solve it. You don't bitch about it. You don't expand the problem to infinity. You're just like, okay, like again, I would say how Jordan Peterson talks about it. It's like, okay, you have problems, cool, throw all the problems away. Start basic, clean your room. That's the same thing. Where do I give a damn about? I give a damn about my house. I give a damn about my family. Okay, what can I do in that box, in that constraint? Okay, I can put solar. Okay, I don't have the money. Okay, what can I do? Start saving for it. That's how I got into investment. That's why I'm doing investment. So I can eventually build up enough capital that I can take a what we call security loan. Basically, use the what you call the material, the stocks as the collateral and get a low interest rate thing and pay for few years, I would say 3 to 5 years, and then collateral starts to pay for itself. So fundamentally, that's for the solar side. Okay, solar will take time. My mom is in very serious problem right now. Okay, what can I do? Can't do solar. What other option is there? They're like, okay, cover the whole rooftop with soil and plants and all that. Great, but that requires maintenance and lot of water, like a lot of water. So that might also come back to bite me in the ass. And again, it's not cooling; it's just shifting the problem. PTRC does that work that. And again, I tried it. I put my money where my mouth is. I talked about it in the basically Mumbai Expo video. It's like, hey, India needs PDRC. I want at least 3 to 5 companies making PDRC, otherwise we're gonna be cooked. So, and again, PDRC has this benefit that it removes the heat from the ecosystem, and it does work 24 into 7. Technically into 365, but it only works if you have a very clear, basically blue sky or starry sky. It's gonna work fine. Otherwise, it won't. So. All the components of electronic two-wheeler are replaceable, but compare do not provide a repair option like motor, MCUs. They just want to replace. Of course they do. It's called planned obsolescence. It's like, again, why do you think I'm so happy about Edison Motors? They're openly saying it's like, yeah, F to this. It's like, we're gonna make a better system. Like, again, I'm not even talking about like a complex hybrid system. I'm talking about just like people were ready. They're like, bro, just make a simple truck with your philosophy, will pay you. And they were gonna pay for that because again, the government was blocking their hybrid approach. So they were going to do that. And again, they are still doing it. And more than enough people are like, bro, you're telling me that you are gonna make a truck that is not going to F us? Shut up, take money. Yeah, it will be expensive. Shut up, take us money. Because again, any Tom, Dick, and Harry knows a run about like logging industry is the running cost that piles up, not the capital cost, even if capital is 2x more. So, and again, how they are making trucks actually cheaper. Why is cheaper? Because they're not like, okay, what if we created custom molding so we can F the customer? It's like, what if you don't? Hey, what if we created curvature glass so we can F the customer? It's like, what if you use flat plate glass? It's like, but it's aerodynamic and blah, blah, blah. It's like, bro, you are hauling logs. Aerodynamic does not matter here. So just have a plate glass. If something happens, chip happens, a break happens, cool. They can replace it anywhere. So someone on Stuti Discord shared a great video. Someone or you did? Family as a unit institution is dying. Bro, you are telling me something that I've been talking about for 7 years. Okay, my teacher said if someone can't ask questions, meaning they either understand everything or understand nothing. Yeah, that's not the. I can easily tell when somebody is asking a question that is lazy or not. That's the again. When I was young, I used to answer everything. Now I realize it's like there is no point of wasting my energy if you are lazy. Because again, I can easily tell whether like, have you put some thought into it? Have you put some crunch into it? If you did, then it's a fun talking to you. Then it's like, okay, we can grow, both grow. But if it's like a lazy question, it's like, okay, blah, 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 move forward. It's like, uh, can India plan something for long term? We only got one moon in an important spaces. Yeah, bro, we are not in the big league. We are dead. We haven't even done seaweed biofuel. So what you're dreaming about is pointless. It's like if unless we can do seaweed biofuel, we will never have independence. So your moon and all that is time waste. Like we can try that. We're gonna send a rover, and again, it was so embarrassing. I would not have even allowed that rover to be sent. The freaking footage that came back, it was 15 FPS. Are you, not even 15? 12 FPS. It was. I'm like, bro, Apollo did better than this. Like it was just pathetic what they did. It's like, dude, you have national prestige. The footage should be goddamn 4K. If not 4K, at least good HD. At least 30 FPS. I'm not talking like freaking 4K, 60 FPS, HDR, 10-bit. At least 4K. It was like, it was so bad. It's like, I know, like I have talked about like how the heck they still have interlaced live stream. Like interlaced camera. I don't even know how it's even manufactured. So how the heck they have it? But again, they did that. We do not have good business consumer market. We only the root cause of solutions. See, solve the problem. You have a problem, solve it. Like there is no what you call again. Even when I was talking about hollow tech tree, I provided a solution for that. Like you could do this. If I'm talking about like I'm dealing with the energy market. And again, I'm physically working on it. Again, it may work, it may not work, but your boy is physically working on bringing out a new engine. And again, I'm not even that excited about the engine. If it works, CV engine works, great, amazing, mind blowing, your boy will be rich. And even if it's not that great, getting series hybrid, people will be rich. People will burn less fuel, environment will be cleaner. So I'm literally working on that. Second, if people are dumb, nothing good will happen. That's why I'm running this YouTube channel. Because again, people say, oh, it's the billionaire. No, billionaire as the result of your intellectual laziness. Like I'm trying to buy electronic component. Cool, right? A lot of people try to do that. How many people will dare risk other sites than Amazon? I do. But again, imagine a world where everybody tried that. It's like, hey, Amazon, it's cool, fine, but if I can get it from an Indian site, I'm going to do that because I don't want Jeff Bezos to become even more richer. But people will not. They're like, I just want, like, Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. Okay, then suffer the consequences. Like right now, just right now, I ordered my first time Electron Components. That's the site name, Electrons Component. And again, I risked a lot, like what, $1,300. I risked a lot for this. And if it works, great. If it does not work, okay, I have not lost too much, but I will not to try this system. I'm buying 10 Darlington pair, 10 resistor, and then solid core wires and PCB drill for some reason. Again, let's see whether it works. I have to say, I ordered last night. For some reason, it did not took my credit card. I thought something was wrong with my card, but again, I paid the payment with my credit card in the fuel pump today, so card is functional. They did not took it, but again, UPI did work, and they shipped today. They shipped today. That was faster than Amazon. I'm like, dang. So again, it's there. Delivery has it. And this time, if delivery is like, okay, it's in this warehouse, I'm just gonna go and collect it. I'm not gonna have the same issue with the solid core wire. So no, 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 not $1,300, 1,300 rupees, man. Jeez, $1,300. That would be way too much. That would be way too much. I'm now I'm getting reality check. Just learn, memorize, not think, and problem solving. I'm from poor family, get some big words. Why there's big difference in my education and rich kids' education? See, there is no difference in education. There is difference with what you call mindset. For example, you will see rich people generally study books. They have a study room, and a rich people family, the kid, again, take a baby, I'm talking baby point. From a baby point of view, rich people generally spend more time discussing things. It's like we are doing, again, it does not matter what topic it is. Like it could be land acquisition and all that, that discussion. And you will go into, the lower you go into what you call economic status, the least likely that is to happen. And I mean for everything. They like, when you will go into lower economic bracket, it will be like sports and all that. But you go higher system, it's like, okay, this is how the SIP unit is working. Nifty 50 has not been working. And again, it exposes your mind. Mind is a muscle. And if, let's say, your parent never opened a book on their own, not for get number in exam, not for like for their self, what you call learning, you will not learn the skill set. And again, anybody, Tom, Dick, and Harry can tell you, it's not about the school. When the rich people send their pupil to what you call private school, it's not about the school, it's about the connections they build. That's priceless asset. So it's not that they have a different book. Yeah, they have some elbow grease, but the fact is their like the thinking is completely different. Like it's on a different world. Like if you explain it to a poor person, it's like, oh, but I'm so tired. And it's like, no, at some point that rich family was poor family. They worked their ass off. It could be 2 generations ago, or it could be this generation itself. But again, there is a complete different what you call mindset. So Mm. Oh. Uh, but what is the relationship of seaweed with space mission? You always talk about dreaming big, so why? No, no, I'm not talking about backing off. You can dream about it, but you won't have the money for it. Why? Because our money comes from abroad, as in dollars. Because again, what can you do if your country does not have oil? Short answer, burn everything you have to get oil. You see the problem? Again, I want to dream big. I want to have an India that does not give a damn about dollar. It's like, bruh, we got rupees. Ain't nobody got time for that. We got our own currency. We good. We good, brother. We good. But again, if you're not good, and again, that's why I said about like making what you call fixing the tech tree problem. That's why. But again, pyramid is built from bottom up. You are looking from top down. We don't have the base sorted, so anything that you're thinking about will not work. God damn. I found a video titled "Who the heck is responsible?" Part 2. Yeah. It's always yourself. Like, and again, it's a good thing. Ah, God damn it. God damn it, YouTube. I'm genuinely saying I might try to open a freaking VPN this time for English stream. Like I genuinely don't get it. Why the heck it's Did you do any catalytic training? I'm not getting that catalytic training. What do you mean by that word? I have to Google that word. I saw your comment on corner. That's nice one. I don't think I have commented on any porn site yet, so not sure about that. Uh, oh, strength training. No, 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 no. My spine will break. Like physically, I'm made out of sawdust, sticking and holding together by glue. God damn it. Hmm. Can't reset, can't change anything. God damn it. But I have to say, at least for 30 minutes, it did work. It's like, ah, should I try that VPN thing right now? What do you guys think? Should I try VPN so it will stop the buffering? Because I cannot guarantee it whether it will work or not. That's the problem. It's showing me drop frame. Should I try turn on the VPN? It will have a bigger lag, but it should work. Again, I don't know why this is happening. Again, I'm resetting everything. Everything is new, so it's like I have no idea why. The key is default. Everything is default. Physical training, I don't. I just do a walk because again, anything else overloads my body. God damn, it's frustrating. That European one you watched yesterday, eh? Hold on. Hmm. Uh, European one you watched yesterday. I'm doubtful what you're talking about. You have project on GitHub. I will be happy to source code, contribute, and say time got not a great program. See, right now I will not expose the program. Simply because again we have a paid programmer that we are working with and another one of my friend who is a programmer taking care of the situation. So once it's all wraps up, then we'll expose it to public. Something wrong with your internet? I do not know what's wrong with my internet, man. Like I do not know. The only thing I can think of now is like stop the stream for milliseconds and turn on VPN. Do you guys want me to try VPN route? If the frame drop is bad enough, I will try that. Because again, I have no idea. It's default setting. It's just poor. It's showing poor. Why? I do not know. This is like genuinely tragic. Heck, even this meter is like freaking expensive, man. Again, that will be my second project. After I wrap up the electrical one, I have to 3D model the whole casing for that. It's gonna be difficult to have the moving coil, the coil that is, yeah, the structure that you are seeing here. Yeah, here, the structure you are seeing here, that is the magnet that is embedded, and then you have a coil that moves. That's why these are called moving coil meter. They do not move the magnet. Magnet is heavy. They use a coil because again, it has to respond quickly. So it's a coilers and all that. So invented in any US company? Invested. Yes, Rocket Labs. Let's see. I think it should have gone down because of a lot of people buying SpaceX. So I'm pretty sure there were a lot of people who would have sold their other assets, so to say. Let's see. Yep, it's 10% down. It was to be expected. To be expected. Let's see what is the price of SpaceX asset. Should I buy SpaceX stock? Should I buy it? Eh? Let's just type what is the SpaceX. SpaceX. Should I buy it, guys? Or should I wait for a few days for it to cool down? The highest I think it reached was 172. Right now it's 160. Hmm. It's still climbing up. 1 week. Uh, hmm. Wait for a few days. Yeah, might. That might be a good idea. Waiting for a few days. Should invest in everything, but I don't have money. Had a panic what you call it, bank account was compromised. I was worried that my account is compromised, so I dumped a lot of money into the some amount of money I had directly dumped into Nifty 50. It was like, if somebody's gonna hack it, might as well have some Nifty 50. It might work. So if it's a hit few days. I don't know, man. Like this is a YouTube problem, or it could be geo problem. It cannot be on my end. After months, maybe it's stable. Again, growth happens in the turbulent period, not in stable period. It will be very calm down. So, or worst case scenario, it starts to fall. People finally realize, wait a minute, the XAI is burning like what, $50 billion annually, and your revenue is barely 10 billion. And again, SpaceX is also burning. Only Starlink is working. Starlink makes like what, 10 million. SpaceX burns 2 billion, so that gives you 8 billion buffer, and then you burn 50 in XAI. And again, OpenAI will soon be OpenStack, and then Claude will also be open. So that will be so tragic. It will be dramatically tragic. Open source the project. Can we talk about idea what problem you want to solve? Oh, it's a basically think in this way. If you are trying to share a video on, let's say, Telegram gives you so much option, right? Like you have a video and you can crop it. You can't do that on computer. Why can't you do that? Like everything requires a goddamn application. It's like, and again, I'm also gonna make an application, but it's just that simplified application. Like not everything needs a full video editor. I'm talking about something like how you rotate your image, right click rotate. Imagine something that is just like a VLC player, and you drop it and you rotate it. Just like drop, rotate. Like almost make it easy. And again, I do not mean multi-layer editing, non-linear editing, none of that. Just like easy things like rotate, flip, audio changes, as in like if let's just say like right now I'm using a microphone, so if you have this audio directly listening, it will be mono track, sorry, stereo, but only one side audio will be there. It will be very painful, so you can just click a button that says like stereo to mono, so it will balance the audio. So those sort of things, like simple things, like just what you call pre-process. So we are calling it video processing tool. I had worked on this like few years ago, 2 years ago, but this time I'm putting some money into it. So let's see. Do you store some of your old S2D? I used to do that, but now I'm out of hard drive space, so I'm out. It's there, and I'm gonna delete it. It's like I'm becoming what is that guy? Electro Boom guy. It's like I have a backup. It's called YouTube. But again, one of my video did got corrupted on YouTube. Well, not one. I think 2-3 videos have been corrupted. So that's the scary part. My channel is not high priority enough that YouTube maintains a good bit, what you call bit density. So it's like frustrating. Maybe it's like okay, as open. You said population is important for the country. Other side, you said now I'm possible to grow the country. See, think in simplest term. You are thirsty, but the water is poison. As simple as that. And again, how do I reconcile these sort of differences? I had said that time and time again. A man can die, mankind cannot. So I can easily watch a civilization, right? Let's say there are multiple civilization, multiple religion. One religion that is dumb would die. Like it's as simple as that. It's like others won't, we will. Because again, like a saying, a tree cannot grow if the root yearns for the light. The same thing is happening. The elders of Hindu civilization, they're working their ass off to destroy the young. Yeah, you die. It's the same as Japanese people. It's like, work for your country. It's like, country does not exist. It's the family goddamn unit. It's almost like you give cancer just so you can feel good about yourself. Because again, your ego is so goddamn big, you cannot handle that you lost. Again, they recovered so quickly. They did not recover. What they did is sold their future. Now, if they are broke, it's like, okay, why not nobody's having kids? Yeah, you burnt the life out of them. It's like many times people don't take the consideration like, oh, China has so much progress. No, they don't. They spilled blood for the progress. Like one child policy was not bloodless, like a lot of blood. And be mindful, Chinese mathematician who had brain was screaming on top of their lungs. It's like, bro, don't do this. There won't be a China left after that. And they were, and now they're like, can you please have 3 kids? And everybody's like, we are broke, bro. You broke the system, we broke, the end, you die. Because again, pyramid can only stay strong if the base is there. That's why 3-child policy, 1 to 3. They're like, don't do what is the die lung movement, later trot movement or something like that. It's like, don't give up on life. It's like, yeah, you wanted to enslave them, they got enslaved, and you just forgot that in this timeline we have the option of pawn. So people can just like, whack it off. It's like, hey, whack off to oblivion. It's like, what else is there to do? Like, and again, oh, it's like China has so much progress compared to India. Yeah, because India has language, culture. China is like, okay, delete all other language, delete all other cultures. Shift deleted Muslims. Shift deleted. Not like, oh, we are containing it. No, no, deleted. And they're like, got tired of it. And they're like, okay, let's just sterilize them. Are you willing to pay that price? Hmm. Non-American citizens are now barred from using frontier model of Anthropic. Of course, yeah. It's like almost like you never read history. Might is right. Whether I like it or not, it's irrelevant. China, your take on China's common prosperity law. I'm not familiar with that. Are you talking about like where they are banning like, get married and take alimony or something like that? Something like that? I'm not sure about that. Some of your old history. Okay, pension, passive investor money, bailout, AI. People do not stop this money burning furnace. My man, like seeing what happened recently, I'm like, yeah, I'm out, bro. I'm tired. I'm out. The only reason I'm sticking alive is simply because of my faith in Ahirawat. I hope that it works out. Otherwise, I'll be broke. uh, Join right now. Have you tried rendering your video in Linux? Resulting file size is huge without using HDFS. Again, that's not my job or aim or intent. My intent is for Windows to have a simple tool how you have on your WhatsApp or your Telegram. That's it. That's what I'm aiming for. Again, it's there in my GitHub. If you know how to navigate GitHub, which I don't, so even I get lost in it. But if you know how to go, you can find that. It's there. Do you follow any YouTuber channel that covers China in depth? I used to, China Uncensored, and there were a few other things that I used to, but now it's boring. It's like, yeah, it's like once that happened, that a three-child policy, I realized they are dying. That was open admission. Is like, yeah, we effed up. Can you please fix it? Can you give us more slaves? It's like, yeah. Once that happened, I'm like, the chicken has come home to roost. That's the saying, right? The chicken has come home to roost or something like that. So yeah, it's like, and again, every Tom Dick is like, China has so much. It's like, no, they don't. Like, how the heck you guys? Again, that's why I said there are only two things where you can judge a country. First, do they have 2.1 or not? Second, are the people leaving the country or staying in the country? So how many people are going into China versus how many people are going into USA? There is your answer. Heck, all the CCP, their family members are living in Europe and America. All the building in New York, they are bought by Chinese billionaires. So it's the same thing. It's like, that Iran, the supreme leader and all that, all their extended family, they were all in Europe. So, that's the same thing. China starts taxing condom. Yes, see, China is working, and again, that is proving the point. I keep telling you, like, if you had one child policy, it sounds good for retarded people, but it kills you, and it kills exponentially. It does not matter what your starting population is, timeline is still 90 years. You start with 10 billion people, you still die in 90 years. You start with 1 billion, you still die in 90 years. You start with 100,000, you still die in 90 years. That part people are not accepting. And again, I do not blame anyone. Heck, like the first time I heard about this, like, sex crisis in Japan, was like long ago. Like, I think I was in class 11 or 12. And that time they were like, oh, if Japan did not fix it, it will take like, 200, in 200 years, the population will shrink by 10%. I'm like, now I know that, bro, they were off by like, orders of magnitude. They were not off by percent, they were off by decibels. That's how mathematically effed up there was. It's like all demographic calculators assume women have fixed fertility, as in like from 0 to 80 years, she has the same fertility. Because one woman somehow managed to have kid in 80 years, so that means every woman can. It's like, that's not how it works. That's literally not how statistics works. If woman has the first child before 30, she can have second child. If the first child is after 30, likelihood of second child is almost zero. Almost zero. Like, even if you try to do it, again, some can, let that be very clear, but some can, but again, those are exception. They skew your data, but that's not truth. And again, not to mention the amount of money needed after that is like, yeah, you can't afford it. So uh So I guess to fix up population pyramids, yeah, we might delete old. That will not do anything, na. See, without children, there is no future. Like, you know, the pyramid is time wise, right? Like CCP elders can be like, okay, I want to consume younglings so I can have organ rejuvenation surgeries. Translation, they kaput young ones so they can take their organ. Not even joking. That's in their website. Again, they do not say that we are taking. I was like, organ rejuvenation. It's like, where the heck these 80-year-olds are getting organs? That's not happening. It's like, oh. So again, it's official. Oh, why this party member has been off for 3 months? Oh, he's going through organ rejuvenation system. Like, did you figure out freaking elixir of life or something? No, it's just like, okay, delete young people so they can take their organs. It's like, good, good. It's the same thing. I said, na, a tree cannot survive if the root yearns for the light. These old people want to be gods. It's like, nah, bitch, you basic bitch. And you are sad bitch. You deleted your own civilization just so you can masturbate for last time. It's like, good luck. Just discovered your channel this month. The level of knowledge and wisdom is insane. What did you do? How can I find more hyper rational people like you? There are a few, and not to mention, I used to be a game artist, 3D game artist. Used to work in video game industry. Will Microsoft solve Microsoft? I just OS like Windows 7? Nah, they don't care. Basically, you can't go to anyone else. And again, Linux problem is the only chance that Linux can work is Steam, because Steam is making Valve OS, or not Valve, Steam OS or Valve OS. What's the name, official name? So because they are putting some money into it, and because they are selling hardware also, that could work. But other than that, nothing else will work, because Ubuntu is the next closest. That's why, like, you know, company like a framework is putting money into. But unless you have, Linux cannot exist, because right now every Tom, Dick, and Harry is like, oh, you're using Ubuntu, you're idiot. Use Kali. Oh, you're using Kali, you're idiot. Use what else is there? Mint. Oh, you're using Mint, you're idiot. Use this. It's like, no, all are shit. That's why there are so many. Like, if you have a true competition, only one survives. Survival of the fittest. And again, it could be fine if you have, like, you know, in server industry, you have different puppies, fine. But for common civilian desktop, you cannot have, oh, this environment, oh, this. And I can't even Google a single problem in Linux, because half of the comments on Reddit, again, not today AI era, I'm talking before that, it was like, oh, that's why I don't use Ubuntu, because it has this problem. I'm like in Windows Vista, there were so many problems, and you can find tutorial for every single one of them in multiple language. Currently, Chinese removed all family size limits. Yeah, that's, again, I keep checking you. If you think, like, again, if you are stupid, you will think one child policy is great. But like, if you know anything about mathematics, mathematics will tell you, bro, you will delete your future. It does not matter your size. There is no U-turn where it's like, oh, I'm gonna depress it and then I'm gonna bounce it back. It's like, there is no bouncing back. Once time goes, like, for example, let's just say something like me. Let's say Indian government is like, okay, I'm gonna F this guy. Okay, you did it. Cool. Awesome. You destroyed my youth. You destroyed my money. Cool. And now you realize that you have destroyed it. It's like, okay, let's fix it. Yeah, I'm out. I'm tired. I'm old. I'm out. Yeah, that part they never put in the calculation. It's like, oh, but why won't you slave away? It's like, yeah, I did, and you destroyed me. I'm out. Like, you spent me. I'm out. Same thing. Can we conclude that matter is just frozen energy? Sort of. Sort of. Nah, bro. See, marriage is for those who are either lucky or rich. I'm neither. So if I become rich in future, maybe I'll risk it. If I become lucky, maybe I'll risk it. But you have to be both or one, at least one. And your boy is like neither. uh, marriage is like, can we conclude marriage is like, currently China is removing all okay. Some other comment was there. What did it got removed or something? They are harvesting organ from prisoners. No, they're not. Do you really think a guy who is so clinging to life, that is like in 80-year-old, he's gonna take a goddamn prisoner's organ? Really? Really, bro? There was a trend, like I said, before marriage. Again, that's irrelevant. Sex before marriage is like, again, I have zero issue with marriage concept. The only issue is You cannot make women into eternal victims. Not only it's bad for men, not only it's bad for family unit, it is shift delete for women, because women will be kaputted after that. Like first you will kaput all the men who give a damn about family. Once they're dead, who do you think protects women at that point in time? How many feminists are there in Afghanistan? How many? Oh, there is other countries also. I'm not even going to tell their name. Like, women say, oh, rape culture, rape culture, rape culture. It's like there are countries right now, 2026. Their rape, like right now in India, or all 150 healthy-ish country, they generally measure it in 100,000, as in like 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. How many in that? So it's like in India, it would be 24 to 50, that sort of number. USA, it could be 103. Europe, it would be 300 or something like that. So that's the number. There is a country that number is not used. Why? The number is too high. It's used in 50% of females. Nobody complains about that. So understand that, like once good man dies, there is a woman is like, huh, have you ever wondered what happened to so-called Amazonians? They were real, by the way. They are real. We just don't say what actually happens to them. It's like it's good to live in a fantasy, but like we don't tell that. It's like Japan growing trend. Dolna, small, the big dreams. Google showing you videos that are taking about harvesting organ from prisoners. Of course, Google is not gonna directly show you. It's like, oh, they're taking. It's like, trust me. Again, just on this, take it on faith. Nothing more. I'm not gonna give you scientific evidence why I believe that, but trust me, take it on faith. Like people like that who are clinging to life that badly, they're not taking. Or again, that they can also do this. Is like every 18-year-old, like they want their organ. It's like put him in jail for something. That could also be done. That could also be done. So there is not enough public outrage. That can be done. Is India a Hindu dead? Not India. Muslim will survive. Hindu will be dead. Kota with imbalanced gender ratios of male outnumbers. Where male outnumbers? See, most places have male outnumbering. It's supposed to happen like that. Again, unless you manually tamper with it, nature will always breed more male, simply because we are disposable. It's like it's a nature's basic balancing algorithm. Unless there are certain countries that try to brute force it. The funny thing is that every woman never shut up. I was like, oh, we had like Bhrun Hatya because of dowry system. I'm like, dowry has nothing to do with. I used to think that dowry is the reason. It's like nothing to do with dowry. Why? China had inverted dowry, as in the male party gives female party money for taking the daughter, and they are still deleting the daughter. I'm like, interesting. So you have two populations, 2 billion class populations, 1 billion, 1 billion. Both of them want to delete daughters. One has to give money to give daughter away. One has to take money to give daughter away. Both deleted. I'm like, okay, yeah, like go to family court, see their behavior, and you're like, yep. There is nothing other than eternal victimhood. And if you do that, eventually people will be like, yep, just delete it. Not even like, her, it's just it. At that point in time, it's like, oh, what is your achievement in life? Bitching for 10,000 years. It's like for 10,000 years, god damn it. And they never shut up about like how smart they are. It's like, bro, you are being oppressed by hairless monkey. Shame on you. Shame on you. They're like, oh, it's muscles. It's like, have you seen a goddamn gorilla? How do you know so much about secret? No, these are not secret. These are open. That's the whole point of it. It's open. It's available. You can see that. Like again, the Wari Muslims, Wagir, they have a word. Okay, so that sect, so to say. Holy damn, I have crossed 1 hour. Okay, so that sect, again, there is a UN resolution. Is like China says, F you. I love that. I love that part. At least I respect that. It's like, oh, we do not care. China simply goes like, we do not give a shit. I love that part. I'm using Raspberry Pi is only good for programming student who wants to learn. Other people don't have time to learn a Flash OS and do simple tasks, screenshot or not command. Yeah, that's why I said like, see, Linux will never work unless there is a company that is putting money behind it. And you cannot say Linux anymore. It has to be some other word. It could be anything. It could be Ubuntu, but it has to be one word. That's why I'm little bit hopeful for Steam. But other than that, nothing. Anyway, it's been a nice live stream. Again, I'm a bit disappointed by YouTube. It's like freaking 3.4% drop frame. Again, please make sure you guys remind me next week's live stream to use VPN. That's the only thing remaining that I can change. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Bye.